Okay, it is the dreaded Vox logo, cheesy looking plastic Vox amplifiers, where the rest of the face of the amplifier is sort of a bronzy gold color, wherever they're trying to simulate metal or have a coated metal surface. And for some reason they made these super silvery looking. It is pretty cheesy, I have to admit. It stands out. The crossbars certainly stand out as well. And sorry for the one-handed video work here. And it kind of looks like something that would come on a birthday cake, you know, one of those little plastic things that they put on for decoration that you, of course, should not eat. Krylon Shortcut metallic paint, something that I normally would never buy any kind of a metallic paint or whatever because it's always looked so poor in the past. Anyway, that's it. And it is it's supposed to be like a gold leaf. So here we go. I did a lot of shaking before this of the can, not myself so much. Hopefully it won't be too glossy. I have to admit, this gold, leafy gold fleck kind of paint is nicer than I would have expected it to be. I'm looking for it to be sort of in the bronze category a little bit. It seems to dry incredibly fast. So I'm going to feel free to kind of keep going with coats on this. Even if I put too much where it kind of ran and puddled and pooled a little bit in the relief areas in the center of the letters, I wouldn't really mind that because that would almost give like a poured metal kind of effect a little bit. So right off the bat, I think it's looking really good. I'm surprised how good it's looking. And then I have to decide, do I want to do the crossbars in black or just leave it like this? I was going to do it in black, but I think I will leave it like this. And that, again, would kind of make it look like it was one piece of cast metal. That's what I was trying to say earlier, cast metal. Kind of almost looks like it's done to me already. I guess I've waited enough. I mean, look at that. It's dry, pretty much dry on my fingers already. So let's go around one more time, I guess. Counterclockwise. I must remember I'm going counterclockwise. And it looks shinier when it goes on. And the cool thing is that, of course, since it's wet, that makes sense. But it dries, it looks a little flatter, a little more like bronzy or brassy. Am I going the right way? Did anyone keep track? This doesn't have to be exact, of course. I really think I have all the little nooks and crannies. It's hard to tell, like a little bit in the V right there, if there's some of the silver still or not. I don't think there is. I'll just try a little more sort of top down instead of the harsher angle. It's gotta be sufficient. Wow. Very pleased. Is there any... All I did was make one little sort of pencil hole in the cardboard just for the center. And that I think the center's a little longer, and I just poked the center in there, and that's pretty much it. I wanted it to be raised so the paint would get just a little bit down around the underside in the spraying process. Oh, it's fallen. I don't think it's gonna matter. So, I could put that on upside down on the amplifier. Zoa. Vox. Alright, if I mess with it too much, it's gonna fall onto the deck. I will show it on the front of the amplifier once it's dried enough for me to install it. Okay, of course I'm impatient, so I just kind of took it off there really quick, but it's amazing how it seemed to have dried like almost instantly. And I am doing it in the sun and all, which is working out great. So I'm very impressed. I'm very pleased with that. Way more than I thought I would be. So you can see some of the shiny chrome on the back, although it's very little. The front is like ultra shiny chrome. Yes, I cast this. That's what I did. I cast this out of metal. So yeah, really pleased. Wow. Maybe what I'll do is I'll send a can of this spray paint to the company and say, hey, here you go. This should cover a whole bunch of amplifiers. You might want to buy some more. And right now I'm being buzzed by an insect out here that might want to bite my face or sting me or something. That's okay, no need to panic. They usually don't really want to bug you, right? And what, it cost me like $4 for the can, and I hardly used any of that can. You know, maybe a fifth or a sixth of the can or something like that. So I guess I'll have to buy more Vox amplifiers just so I can use up the spray paint. Okay, so back in the house now, and I'm with the Vox amplifier, the Vox VT30 Valvetronics, you know, with the tube in it, modeling amplifier. And, you know, Vox has been making a whole bunch of these amplifiers, you know, a couple of different series like this for quite some time. Anyway, so here we go. And one thing I didn't show, well, I didn't show the emblem on here originally, and also how I took it off. So to take it off, I just pried in from the outer edges and until it sort of started to work its way away from the surface. And when I pulled it off, I pulled a little bit of an angle, which I always try not to do, and it did actually start to snap one of these. Uh-oh, cat attack. Ah! Oh, yeah. Oh, boy. Okay. That's Cleo. Thanks, Cleo. Anyway, so I just did a little crazy glue and kind of held it in place, and it's super strong. It really wasn't a problem. So, blah, blah, blah. I should just continue here. So we'll just line this up, and it will just press in nice and evenly, or easily. And that's it. Now, it's not a perfect match to the color of the front of it, but it's way nicer than that horrible ultra glossy whatever. I'm definitely very pleased with it. And, you know, I could have tried to find something that matched the metal grill a little more, but I don't think that was really necessary. I think it really looks just fine the way it is. And yeah, overall, very pleased. So thanks for watching, and I hope this was useful, or at least fun to watch.